When you think of Goa, a smile comes on your face. You think of beaches and parties and lovely villas, and that demand has started really upping the construction in Goa. And we need to stop and think about how that is impacting the animals that live in Goa. Most of us, when we come to Goa, we head to Mandarim Beach and Ashwin Beach. On the way there in Siolim, there, if you look to the left, you'll see a lot of cows behind this beautiful white gate. It is an animal sanctuary called WAG.
I moved over here about 20 years ago from the UK. I went for a walk in the monsoon to the beach. And in those days, it was completely isolated in the monsoon. And the very same dogs that were always playing around in the season, sleeping under the tourist bed and getting lovely leftover snacks, a lot of them were starving. There was a lot of puppies dying under plastic sheets. So I thought this is really, really sad, and started a beach feeding program with one of my staff. But then it really dawned on me that the answer is sterilizations for good practice to stop the suffering. So that's how I started WAG.
WAG has a clinic and a sanctuary. They are the only shelter that has a sanctuary in Goa, So there is a need for spaces like WAG. You need more sanctuaries in India. Everybody has this thought that, okay, it's a street animal, let's put it in a shelter. Shelters are no places for healthy animals, and WAG understands that.
At the moment, we have 120 in-house rescues. We're unique because we try and rescue all sorts of species. So at the moment, we have obviously dogs, cats, one squirrel, we have pigeons, guinea fowl, ducks, parrots, budgies, goats. Sometimes we've had pigs as well. And often we even house wildlife until the forestry department gets here to pick them up. Sometimes that can take a day. So we've even had baby langurs, peacocks, mongooses as well. Running a rescue center no day is the same, but usually it's very nice. I wake at about 7 o'clock. So I share my bedroom with 8 dogs. So I'm nudged at 6:30 in the morning, like, we want to go out. So we let them out, and then I start making my coffee. And then Milu, our 3-legged rescue who lives next door at the rescue center, he comes in to visit. There's a joy every morning, just to see them with unconditional love. They wag their tails, or the cows, they greet you, or the goat greets you. It's very, very nice. Hi, good morning, everyone. So it's been a tough week. We've been doing very well. So today in the morning, I've got a call behind Siolim, behind Domino's Pizza. There's a dog which has got a big bleeding wound. So Ashwin, you can go later on with somebody and take it to the clinic for a checkup. The owner of Buddha, the old dog, he also phoned. So maybe somebody has to go and, if he's got a wound, bring him in for treatment. Yeah, that's it. So Tuntun, you'll organize the special foods for everybody. And Viraj, I think Julie is looking very weak. We can put her on a drip, like RL or something like that, no? Okay. And we can give her milk and yogurt and whatever. Each animal has different requirements. So if they're young animals, then they require feeding 4 to 5 times a day. Otherwise, all the other ones, they're fed twice a day. In the morning, we make a huge pilau for the dogs. We have 58 resident rescued dogs. And for the cows, is a separate pilau with non-dairy, of course, vegetarian. So it's very, very time-consuming, but it's worth it because it helps the animals recover from the illnesses.
I'm Purva. I'm a teacher by profession. I come here as a volunteer for I've been coming for last 4 years. I make specials most of the time. Specials is the mixture of cooked and fresh vegetables for cows. Cows who are rescued from the streets, injured ones, because they are used to the junk food from outside. They eat mostly from the garbage. So when we offer them our food, which is cow food like bhusa and bran, they are not used to it, so they don't like it. So what we do is we mixed bhusa with this kind of mixed special, you can call it WAG special thali. See how colorful, and it's like 5-star hotel for the cows, their special thali. This is chicken feed. We have birds, ducks, pigeons. So it's mixture of some millets, wheat soaked overnight, some peanuts, chopped watermelon, bread, and pulao and greens. They rescued a calf from my street, and then I saw the mother crying, day and night, and then I couldn't sleep. So I thought, okay, I'll just search for the calf where it's gone. So then I came here, I asked these guys, they said, yeah, we found the calf, but we couldn't find the cow. I said, I can find the cow for you. So we rescued the cow, and that's how I got connected with this place. And since then, I've been coming here, and this is like a temple for me. I feel very nice. I have grown as a human being. It's a special place for me.
Goldie is a remarkable animal. She was brought in, she was tiny, and both her back legs were not working. She had been found on the road next to her dead mother. We actually had to have a wheelchair made for her, and that was sourced from Gujarat. So we had to send the measurements and give her extra care. Just was a delight when she started to walk and then started to run as well. What's really special about her is that she's really, really affectionate.
Hello. Hey. Chalo. Hello. Come here. One by one. Hey. Hey, Fido. Yes. ये जो है मार्ली है। कब मार्ली? ये जो है ना मोरजिम बीच से इसको रेस्क्यू करके लाए थे। इसको एक भी बाल नहीं था। काफ़ी टाइम लगा इसको ठीक होने में। पर अभी बहुत अच्छा है। बहुत फ्रेंडली है, सबके साथ रहता है, सबके साथ दोस्त है इनका। तो मैं 1 महीने के लिए आया था। बचपन से जानवर के साथ मुझे प्यार था, तो मैं देखा यहाँ पर और सारा जानवर था, तो मैं 1 महीना काम किया। 1 महीने मुझे अच्छा लगा, तो मैं इधर ही रुक गया। ये इनका समझना बहुत लोगों को कम होता है, क्योंकि ये बोल नहीं पाता है। इसका दर्द, इसका फीलिंग कुछ मतलब पता नहीं रहता है ना कुछ लोगों को, ये क्या बोलता है, क्या मांगता है। अच्छा है, यहाँ पर हूँ, मैं खुश हूँ इतना जानवर के साथ।
हेलो निर्मला जी।
सर, आप कैसे हो सर?
ठीक है।
आपकी तबीयत वगैरह कैसी है?
ठीक है, ठीक
मैं
है।
आपका बहुत ऋणी हूँ, क्योंकि आपने उस दिन मेरा कुत्ते को लेके गया, उसका ऑपरेशन किया। ऑपरेशन तो सक्सेस हुआ। पहले रोती थी बच्चे के लिए, लेकिन अभी वो बहुत ठीक है।
और आपका बिल्ली अभी कितना है?
अभी 6 है मेरे
तो
पास।
उसका ऑपरेशन भी कर देंगे।
ऑपरेशन मैंने खूब पैसे करके
When I moved here 20 years ago, Goa was a different place. It's developed a lot more now. But certainly the local people had quite the perception of, leave it to fate. If there's an injured animal, that's just fate. And then obviously that's not the right approach, because we've brought in these animals into our lives, whether it's for security, whether it's for working on the farms. So, we found the best way was to actually show the people as opposed to telling people you must do this and you must do that. And so in the beginning there was a bit of hostility and actually like, who are you coming from outside and telling us what to do? But very soon they realized when they saw the benefits, when the animals got better, they were like appreciative. Our building contractor 20 years ago, was like a big macho guy. And then one evening he phoned me and he said, is it normal? My cat is very sick. Is it normal if I cry? I said, of course, it's really sad. So that was really sweet. And then also when people saw us taking our rescued dogs to the beach in the car, they were like, oh my God, we would never let our animals go in the car. And then next thing, they're doing the same thing because it's such a joy.
It's just so nice to see them running free and splashing in the water, and usually they find some yucky dead fish or something to roll around in and get all smelly and do what doggies do. So it's lovely, yes. I just feel so connected to animals. I love whatever you do for them, they accept. And they take it, and they're grateful for it, whatever it is that you do. And it just makes me feel so happy.
So one very special thing about WAG is our outreach program, where we're helping local people. Many people here, they want to do something for animals. They love animals, but they don't know much about animals. They want to take care of a puppy, but they don't know how to go, how to start. They have animals, they're feeding them, but they can't catch them. And when an animal is injured, it's harder to catch them. It's tricky in a way. We are well equipped. We are trained how to catch a dog. We have nets, we have cages, we have vehicles. So this is where we are going to many places, many local families, bringing their animals to the clinic for treatment and doing sterilization. Hi, doctor.
Hi.
Doctor, this dog has been rescued from Sierra Leone.
Okay.
So we think it's an accident. You will see the leg here, it's bleeding.
Wound is a lacerated wound, and it's very infected. And so we are going to do the dressing and continue the bandages and all. And pus contents will remove by aspiration and antibiotic course for 7 days. Okay?
Yes. Okay. So should we keep the dog then?
Yeah.
The dog will have to
keep the
stay
dog.
with us?
Yes.
Unfortunately, what a lot of people don't realize is that with the older dogs, for example, if there's one that's come in with the broken leg, it then will require months for it to be, for the wound to be healed. And very often they forget their territory where they came from. Other dogs and humans will be hostile to them. So we are often landed up with a lot of adult dogs, and they're all beautiful, intelligent animals, and people don't realize that some of them have been with us for 10 years, and it's a huge drain on our resources. However, what they all want at the end of the day, like we would, is a home. They want to be part of a family. They want to sit and watch TV with you and eat with you. So that's what they all want. And life at the rescue center is similar to an orphanage for children. They all want a home.
Atul, being a founder, it's very hard to get access to founders of any company. Atul is just there. We were playing with the dogs, he was there. When I think of welfare for animals, it's providing a safe space, it's providing good care, it's providing enrichment and love, and there's compassion amongst the animal handlers and caregivers. That is welfare for me. This is Atul's home. He has opened up his home to these animals, and that says a lot to me.
So we had some amazing news. We've been renting this house out, and been using it as a hospital, as a rescue center. But now we've had an opportunity to buy the house, and it's fantastic because it's right next to the main shelter. So for continuity and supervision, it really will help. We've already raised quite a lot of money, but we're short of about 80 lakhs. So let's hope we can raise that so we can have this totally for WAG. So one, we were thinking we could start an all dogs home, because there's nothing really like that in Goa, and these poor dogs, they suffer so much towards the end. So this area, we were going to cover it completely all the way to make it weatherproof, rainproof. And here up to 10 to 15 kennels, fixed kennels. If we own the property, then we can have fixed structures rather than always be scared that somebody's going to give us a notice to move. Something that I can't comprehend even is that if we lose this space, one is, where will all these animals go? And most important, for the future rescues as well. It's estimated that in Goa alone, there is about 70,000 stray dogs that are on the streets. So they're obviously all going to get old. So we want to help as many as we can. And if we didn't have this space, it's really mind-boggling what would happen. I can't even think about it. It'll be so sad. This will become a puppy rescue area. There'll be 3 separation kennels. One for puppies just rescued who haven't been vaccinated. Then another area for those that have had their first vaccination. Then the third area will be ones who have their booster. And then hopefully we can find them good homes. Hello, WAG Helpline.
Hello, is this Welfare for Animals?
Yes, since you're Lim, yes, tell me.
यस अभी मैं मोरजम बीच से आ रही थी।
हाँ जी।
एक कुत्ता था, उसको बहुत बड़ा ऐसे घाव है ऐसे बॉडी पे और हाथ पे। कोई आ सकता है मदद करने प्लीज?
हाँ जी, आप उधर रुक सकते हैं? Already 3 more rescue calls. One from Morjim, one in Oshel is cow with the broken horn, and 2-3 people with the dog accidents. One in all Goa. Very sad, yeah. Really. It's never ending, yeah. It's a lot of stress, a lot of commitment. But I have friends who say, well, I've just, had a holiday in Dubai and a helicopter holiday here and there. But you're happier than I am, Why am I always unhappy? So I say, well, this is the answer. If you do seva, whether it's for older people, for children, for animals, it comes back to you.
It's not only about running a shelter here. It's not only about taking care of a few animals. It's changing the mindset of people. So this is what we want to do. This is what we're doing already. It's taking time, but yeah, we are hoping it will work, Yeah.
Through our staff, through volunteers, and through education programs, we are raising awareness. A lot of the times I tell people, you don't even have to be an animal lover. Even if it's one child that comes and touches a goat, they've never seen a goat. So it can make all the difference if they make that connection. I hope one day we'll have a situation where there's not so many stray animals on the streets, where the cows have sanctuaries, goshalas. There's very few dogs on the streets. And all the dogs that exist and cats, they're all catered for and well looked after.